Hi, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. With football season not far away, it's a good time to salute a young man whose exploits off the field will be far greater than anything he'll ever do on the field. Jacob Gutierrez was back in the news the other day, and for all the right reasons. A senior running back at OU, Gutierrez organized some 70 of his teammates to volunteer to work for Habitat for Humanity. The project? Build the first Habitat house in Noble, the small community south of Norman. And why? With the community being so supportive of us, I wanted to find a way to get everybody involved, he said. Habitat for Humanity is a great organization that can handle this many guys coming to do one thing. So Gutierrez and friends went right to work, helping tear down an old house, clearing bushes and debris, and doing a little bit of fence work too. What Gutierrez did would be extraordinary for many young people, whether they played big-time football or not. But for the man his teammates call Goot, it's just the latest in a series of actions that shows he's something special. Since he came to Norman from his hometown of San Antonio in 2003, Gutierrez has been active in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and various food and charity events around Norman. He's also been a big hit at Norman schools, where he reads to grade school kids and does so unfailingly. Last year, my colleague John Helsley told how Gutierrez has captivated students at one Norman school, Grover Cleveland Elementary, where he showed up every Thursday at 9 o'clock, ready to read, teach, and inspire a bunch of fourth graders. The kids raved about him, and so did the teachers. Here's what one of the teachers, Regina Bell, said. As a mom of two boys, if they grow up to be half as good as Jacob, I should be Mom of the Year. Oh, and he's a terrific student, too. Last year, he was one of 5 Sooner footballers named Academic All-Big 12. Others are taking notice. He was one of the finalists for the 2006 Wooden Cup, a citizenship award presented every year in Atlanta. It's named for former UCLA basketball coach John Wooden. Closer to home, Gutierrez received the Youth Citizenship Award given by the United Way of Norman and the Junior League of Norman for volunteerism. Sure, Gutierrez is a Sooner, but he's hardly a star. He's like a lot of talented kids to come on one of college football's most storied programs. His career has been okay, but not spectacular. He tore up a knee in the Holiday Bowl 2 years ago. Playing time has been sporadic, and who knows how much he'll get in 2007. But Gutierrez obviously is taking advantage of a college scholarship and the platform Sooner football provides. John Rohde, the Oklahoman's veteran columnist, tells this story from OU's loss to Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl last season. As Gutierrez and others were leaving the field, they were being heckled by a Boise State fan. Instead of retaliating, Gutierrez simply went over and shook the fan's hand and congratulated the man's team for playing so well. When other Boise State fans saw Gutierrez gestures, they began reaching down and slapping the hands and backs of other Sooner players. A class act, wouldn't you say? I don't know how Jacob Gutierrez will fare on the field this fall, but I bet folks in and around the Sooner Nation will remember this young man for a long time to come.